Welcome to another episode of J-Pod, Jefferson School District's very own podcast. I'm Superintendent Brad Capener, and I have my co-hosts joining me, Chris Shaw and Becca Mallory. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hey,
Thanks for
how are
having
you?
us.
Good. Welcome. Well, today we are talking about Jefferson's very own first annual Heroes Day on Saturday, June 24th. And my special guest today is Judy Cellerini. Hey, Judy.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being with us today. Judy's been involved with the Jefferson Historical Society and is an organizer for Heroes Day. And we just wanted to connect with our community and talk a little bit about what this event is and so that everybody can attend and come. And so we're glad that you're here to help us with all the information and the details, Judy.
Thank you. It's going to be a wonderful day, a nice new start. We're going to have a parade,
Oh, a parade.
breakfast at the fire hall,
All right, well, hold on now. With a parade, I mean, we talked, well, what time was the parade going to start?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. So does everything start with the parade then?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That sounds kind of fun.
We'll be going down Main Street to Hazel. We'll go south, and then we'll turn and go on Second back to the elementary school
Okay.
and disband there. We've got 15 entries so far in a parade, and if anyone's welcome, they're welcome to come and ride a bike, build a float, bring an older car. We're going to have older cars, tractors. The Rolling Goldies from Lebanon are going to be there. We're going to have a motorcycle group from the American Legion.
Nice. So can anyone just kind of come and be part of the parade, or do they have to like sign up and
We'd like them to sign up
Okay.
and contact the concert house, Patti Ball, or you can contact me, which is just fine. We'd like everybody to be signed up by the first part of June, but if somebody just hears this now, a week before the Heroes Day, that's fine. Just contact us.
Okay, that
We're
sounds
willing
great.
to work with everybody.
The reason I ask is, so I went to the pet parade a couple weeks ago in Silverton, and anybody can be a part of it. You just have a pet. And so if you were walking your dog, you can just walk your dog and be in the parade, and it was funny, but it was, people had their rabbits and their turtles and their whatever, but there was no sign up for anything. It was just people, oh yeah, I want to be pet parade.
That's
so,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was kind of fun,
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure, like, if I felt like if I just wanted to walk in the parade, if
Yeah.
I could just walk.
You're welcome to come to the concert house and tell us your name and
Yeah.
what you'll be doing, and you're more than welcome.
Well, I'm excited to hear that I can ride my bike in the parade, and maybe I can get a coworker to ride a bike too.
I know
Chris,
you're
I
looking
think
at me for that one.
Heroes Day, Chris, I think you probably have like a hero's, cape or
I
costume.
have a couple of different outfits I could probably wear.
Yeah.
Don't
your
encourage that. I don't want to sign up for that.
Of course, if you're wearing a cape, Becca has to wear a
That's
cape.
the
right.
expectation. I can't hold up to that expectation.
We could do Thor and Wanda on bikes.
See what I started?
We are going to
gosh.
have bikes honoring Glennie Merlatt.
Yeah.
He's lived here forever. He's passed away. And kids or anybody can decorate their bike. We're giving away 3 bikes for prizes for the decorations and honoring Glennie. Glennie was a hero of Jefferson. He was well loved. Everybody in town knew Glennie.
And we've had a Glennie Merlot Day before.
Yes, and that's what we're bringing into the Heroes
You're
Day.
bringing that into it.
Because Glennie was that. It was a very special kid.
So let's talk about heroes. Sometimes when I think of heroes, I think we all have sort of a different idea, right? So I have there's superheroes like Thor and Spider-Man. But then you have heroes like, military guys who go off and fight for our country. But there's other heroes too, right? We're
Yes,
celebrating
yes,
Jefferson's
yes,
heroes.
Yes, we are.
And it can be a very broad definition of what
Like
that
the
is.
basketball team here this year are very much heroes for Jefferson. It's been a long time
Right,
since we've made it, as far as they made it. I'm very proud of them. We've got other kids in the high school for sports. Jefferson is connecting and has to connect again, and we want to with the community.
Yes.
We have to be one, not separate. We have to be one.
Amen to that.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, and that's part of our podcast, and is make that connection with the community and let them know what's going on in the schools, but also what's going on in our beautiful community.
Yes, yes, I agree.
That's great. So, again, this is June 24th,
Yes.
and the parade starts it off at 10.
Well, the fireman's breakfast will start off at 7
Oh, okay.
at the fire hall.
Tell me about that.
7 to 11 or 12. It depends on the community how long they want to eat breakfast. But it starts at 7 in the morning.
Okay.
And then after that, people will be having their booths, setting their booths up, getting ready for the to open. The parade will start at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
We only have 1 hour, and that's ODOT.
Oh,
As
really?
long as we can close the road, just 1 hour.
Oh.
So after that, then all the booths will be open. There will be antique cars, tractors parked on Union and on Main for you to look at. There'll be games to play
Okay,
at the concert
games.
house.
What kind of games?
Oh, like
Like three-legged race kind of games?
Yeah, there'll be three-legged races. There'll be croquet and whatever kids want to play or anybody wants to play. There'll be tables set up in the
good at
lawn
croquet.
at the concert house.
Cornhole,
Really? Cornhole? Will they have
Yeah,
cornhole?
yeah.
I'd imagine.
And there'll be tables set up on the concert house lawn because we will have so many vendors. People are welcome to come and eat in the shade. They'll be under the trees.
That's good.
Nice. That'll be good, right?
Planning ahead.
Yeah.
We're talking middle of June. Talk
Yeah.
about a way to kick off summer.
Yes.
Right?
A
School
celebration.
gets out, and then it's like, let's have a Jefferson party.
Right.
Well,
School will be out, so it'll be great.
Yeah.
it'll be
Yeah.
perfect. The weather should be nice. And so talk about, Jefferson celebration. This is not the first time Jefferson's had celebration. In fact,
No,
my understanding is that Jefferson was the place for the Mint Festival for many, many years since 1957. 57.
was the first
Wow.
one we had. And by 1960, we had around 400 frogs registered to jump.
Okay, all right.
And then-
400 frogs.
And then as we went on, there was 2 years in a row, we had right at 1,000 frogs. Started jumping at 7 in the morning, and we're still jumping at 9 at night. And one of your local teachers here, Greg Wickett, was one of the winners. He was 5 years old.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we're going to be talking about that one.
His frog
Greg
jumped.
Wicked at 5 years old.
We might have to interview him on that.
That's a new J podcast about how he won the frog contest in the Mint Festival. So, just out of curiosity, what do frogs have to do with mint? I mean, is there like a connection there, or is this like a Mark Twain kind of thing? What was this?
No, you'll find that frogs will go into a mint field where it's cool.
Oh.
Well, usually by water, but they will go into a mint field where you're irrigating, and they'll just sit there, and you go out to move irrigation pipe, and you got frogs jumping around. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, well, that makes sense.
I know that from experience, so I know it's
Just
true.
imagining right now, you take a step and 10 frogs jump up really high.
Right, which makes sense. Then you would capture them and train them to jump for you, right, to see how far they would go.
And they did.
And they did, yeah.
Hands, a couple, family from Sweet Home, always would win the top trophy because they got their frogs early, kept them all year, trained them, and they 18 feet, 21 feet, yeah.
How do you train a frog? Here, catch the fly. A little higher.
No, you set it down. You can't touch it. You cannot touch the frog. You set it down, and you can take a wet burlap sack and slap beside it. You can't hit the frog.
I was
but
going to say you're going to hit the frog with a burlap bag.
No, beside it, and it just takes off jumping, and hopefully it'll go straight. A lot of times they go around and come back at you, but yeah, it was fun.
And it was like a race of which frog
Yeah.
can get to the finish line?
no, which frog jumped the farthest, the shortest, the smallest frog, the heaviest frog.
Can we bring this back? This sounds fun. I want to see this,
it
and
was fun.
I think it relates to Heroes Day. I mean,
Yes.
because there's like the hero frog, like
Yeah.
there's a competition,
Now I'm going to go search like TikToks and YouTubes for training videos on how do you train frogs.
Yeah,
I think it's an untapped market out there.
we could have a Jefferson School District entry.
That's right.
Where we're very competitive
I can
here.
imagine kids bringing their frogs to school as their show and tell.
That's right.
Of course, without the mint, because there's no longer mint in
No,
here. So
we
without
used
the
to-
mint, I suppose the frogs are gone.
No, they're
no.
still in the lakes, the
Oh, okay,
creeks,
okay.
and
All right.
and the swampy areas.
Right, they just had to relocate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
anyway, but the school, which we're very happy is very much involved in our Heroes Day. Rick Martin with his FFA kids. You got Girl Scouts that
Future
are
Farmers of America, FFA.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. You got Girl Scouts that are involved.
Great.
4-H horse and cattle club, sheep clubs are involved. So there's a lot of involvement. Your cheerleaders are going to march in the parade.
Great.
Very cool.
So the school we're working together.
We're working together. That's what I love to hear. So talk to me about volunteers. Are you in need of volunteers?
Yes, very badly. We'd love to have volunteers to help park cars, direct traffic. Yes, yes.
Okay, well, that would be something. So if they're interested in volunteering and helping, I know it's a week away, but yet we're going to have a week or so.
Yeah.
And so but people can still volunteer at
Yes.
that point. And so who should they contact?
Well, Patti Ball
Patti
at the
Ball.
concert house,
At the
or they
concert
can
house.
call me. I can give you my phone number. I don't mind.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, can they also walk, or will there be somebody at the concert house? They can just go-
not always, but try to be. But there's not always somebody there because it's just all volunteer there at the concert house too.
Okay.
But I would imagine the week before there will be somebody there. We'll be pretty busy.
Right.
Trying to get.
So for anyone who's interested in volunteering, go to the concert house downtown Jefferson, or contact Patti Ball, or contact Judy Cellerini,
Yeah.
or contact the school district office, and we can put you in contact with those people if that would help. Anyway, we really encourage anyone to help volunteer for this event because it sounds really fun.
And if there's any veterans that want to be involved, let us know. We've got a float.
Oh, okay.
Bill Sam's making the float, building the float. It's going to be very nice from the drawings I've seen.
Oh. So honoring our armed services.
Yeah,
folks.
this year we're honoring the Native American veterans and the veterans this year.
Okay.
But we do have some Native American veterans here. And so, yes, we want to involve all of them.
The Grand Marshal.
Bill Sam is the Grand Marshal. He has the museum up on Cemetery Hill. It's called the All Nations Native American Veterans Memorial. That's a mouthful.
Oh, that's great. So our Native American community is actively promoted or a part
Yeah,
of
yes,
this event
yes.
as well.
And all of our VFW veterans.
And all
yes,
of our
yeah.
VFW veterans. Great. That really
Yes.
that's so cool that we're honoring not just the folks that fought for this country or served for this country, which is just remarkable and I think a great opportunity to recognize them, but also I would imagine firefighters and just people who
Yeah.
give
Yes.
to their community and
Yes.
just put community above themselves. I think isn't that kind of what we're getting at as a definition of hero, is somebody who puts service or community above their own interests.
Right.
Yeah.
They are.
And we have lots of those.
And Bill insists on riding in his slingshot.
What's a slingshot?
It's like a motorcycle built like a car. It's got a big eagle he's had painted on the front.
Oh.
It's got one tire in back, two in front. He drives that thing a lot. He's 88. He's not giving up or slowing down. So
Oh, that's good. I'll
all
look forward to seeing that.
veterans are more than welcome. More than welcome.
Very good.
So how did y'all come up with this concept? Because I haven't heard of a lot of other communities that do something like a Heroes Day where they honor just all the heroes of the community. This seems kind of unique.
Well, with the Historical Society, you're looking back at the history and what people have lived through and what people fought for us to be free. And we needed something for Jefferson and decided this was perfect. We need to honor our veterans and all heroes. But that's how we came up with this.
How did you get interested in not only this event, but just being a part of the Historical Society?
I guess because I'm so old. I've been around here so long, to be honest. I've been involved in a lot of stuff in Jefferson. I mean, I've never moved. I wouldn't know how to move.
Right.
So, yeah, I wanted to see Jefferson grow. I started the Park and Rec here in Jefferson.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, in 81, started it because there was nothing here for kids to do. Absolutely nothing.
Huh.
And because there was no fields, no berries, nothing to work in anymore. So Lions Club did the pool, and then we gave it to school, and the school wasn't able to maintain it. Went to school board and asked if we could have it back, if we could get a park and rec formed. They said, yeah, and so we did, and this is where we're at.
Wow.
We've came a long ways with it.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat you're bringing this historical approach of, of our background of our town and of our school district, and so that's really really great. I'm great that you're involved in that. I really appreciate your time and effort, and I think and not just you, but there are a lot of people in our community who just give
Yes,
time.
they do. They give and give, like at the food bank. People give and give. And you have to have people that help and give.
You do.
And Jefferson has them. A lot of people that give.
Yeah.
So
That's why I like this community, is because they're just, the more you get involved, the more you see that people are really involved and caring and want good things to happen. And there's just a lot of that.
yeah, there is.
So,
And that's what we want. Jefferson's small, but
small but mighty,
is very
I was gonna say
mighty.
powerful. So yeah, small but
like
yeah.
a hero.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very mighty, yes.
Great. Is there anything else that you would like the community to know about this event that we haven't touched on?
Just come out. I think it's going to be great. We're going to make it like the Mint Festival used to be we had here in Jefferson.
Good.
And it was quite large, and this is going to be quite large too. We're going to go with it.
Good.
Great. That sounds great, and I wanted again thank you for being with us today and doing our J-Pod. Thank you, Chris and Becca, for co-hosting with me today. We are planning now. This is in June, but we are planning to keep rolling here through the summer. Can't guarantee it's going to be every week, but we're going to try to do as many as we can so that we can kind of continue to build listenership and followers that follow us through into the fall. And so if you have an idea of something that's going on in Jefferson that you would like us to consider and maybe promote, just go ahead and contact the district office. We'd be happy to entertain that. In any case, thank you so much for another great episode of
Thank you.
J-Pod. Thank you, Judy.
Very much.
Yeah, and thank you, everybody. Have a nice day.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Bye.